inside the actual Joe storage, there were a dozen dormant correction droids, all hooked up individually instead of like to one master switch, which Drabikowski identified as being kind of weird. But they've got on switches on the back of their heads. They've turned one on, and it decided to grab Jiri by the throat. Meanwhile, back out in the hallway, one of the graceful humanoid things, like you're seeing on your screen, came out of one of the airlocks, and we're hiding up the hallway like, shut the fuck up, and hoping it'll go the other way as it comes out, flanked by a couple of these smaller aliens. But then Jiri and Drabikowski, who were attacked by an insane android, come screaming out of the other hallway and get their attention. Not ideal.
That happened.
And they come strolling right up this hallway towards us, and the humanoid thing points right at Captain Lugar and at the maintenance jack attached to her belt, which has got a nice monogrammed case, and after a second of thought, Captain Lugar tried addressing the thing as Ali, which it seemed to respond to. But then everyone had psychic visions. Images of grotesque and morbid beauty. A flesh and metal tree twisting in a surreal landscape with bark made of 1,000 writhing faces. Blue skies fading to white. Black vines digging into gray soil. The tree growing ripe and rotting and exploding in pollen everywhere, and choking off life and spreading across an entire planet, enveloping in a forest of nightmare tree limbs. Then the world explodes. Spiked trees, scattered as debris, fly across the gap between stars and impale other worlds, starting the whole process again. And then we all saw a broken genetic strain in our minds, the Draconis strain. And we know that one of us already knew it. And now we all know it. And these things want us to give them the formula. Or we all die horribly. If we do, supposedly we're somehow spared. And Hedenstrom was like, yeah, we don't have it, but we can get it for you. And it left. And then the android chasing Jiri showed up after us and got blown apart in short order. Oh, there was also a psychic image as they left of a rib cage opening and of being drawn into a black beating heart in the middle of it. And that was the end of Act 1.
Wow.
See now.
How many acts are there?
Is Thraken watching this, sir? He should be listening to all this.
If he is, I don't know. Unless he is Drapsnat, or I create and destroy this world, or
Shout out to Drapsnap.
Strapsnap. Whoa. We got Donk 7. We got H8 HVDES. Totally not a bot. And then we have Rockin _ just rocking out.
Rockin' D's nuts.
And TH Trevi. What's up? Well, if he is, or it could be Mark Zink.
Totally joined your thing, and I gotta watch that ad. I hate this.
I create and destroy this world.
Don't make fun of my username, man.
How many acts are there?
There are 3 acts in this play, as always. Although technically the first scenario we only did the first 2 acts. The third act was just unnecessary.
we were kind of crescendoing into a conclusion as it was.
Yeah. It's like another ship joins your ship because they're there to collect stuff for another company. It's because like, what? That's weird. But there was a whole bunch of new characters on it. I was like, we don't need this. They're doing fine. There was a kid mechanic. It was pretty cool. I was like, there's the kid. This game needs more children.
Yeah.
I just love it. There's a class that's a kid.
I mean, it is a genre staple.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's cool. The abilities they have are like to avoid getting, trouble and stuff. But there's one thing I do need, which I've already rolled one part. I need Dr. Ijiri to give me a stamina roll.
What?
Now, I don't know if you can roll it without stress dice, but we'll just ignore the stress dice.
Okay.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Can we keep the stress dice? Come on.
Holy shit. Well, checking here. Okay. All right.
You're fine.
You are fine. Indeed, you are.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take it back to station deep in space. Maybe there's an establishing shot of Erebos Station. Yeah, that's a good one. Just kind of hovering there on a tilt. It's plasma trawler. Arms kind of really close to the swirl of plasma and fire space and that black hole in the background. And we zoom in on deck G. It's about right here, kind of the middle of the ship. Seterhina is kind of stuck onto the shaft like a.
I wonder how Gray's doing. We haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, all right. Hopefully he's repairing the ship.
Hopefully.
And yeah, we'll kind of zoom in on that one little section there by the airlocks. That's where we see our group of scientists just befuddled, injured, tired, traumatized. And then I leave it to you.
Are we able to communicate with the ship at all?
I think so.
Okay. I'd like to
I think you have like comms that connect to the ship. I'm thinking of Alien. They had comms. They went out to explore the derelict.
Actually, I'll go over to Captain Lugar, and I'm like, have you gotten any status update yet from Gray? What's going on with the ship?
But everything that's been going on, it's been quiet, but I suppose I didn't. I just told him to get to work on fixing it, not to report in regularly. Hold on a second. Gray, can you read?
And it's static. A lot of interference. But then you can hear his voice, kind of little parts of sentences. Captain. New problem. Supply. Alternatives. And yeah, that's kind of what you're hearing.
Can't get good contact. From the couple words I could make out, it sounded a little like dramatic music in the background, and possibly problems finding supply parts. I think we may need some of what we found up by the VIP bay. But we're probably going to need a better location to get clear communication.
We should get whatever we can and get out of here. This is unacceptable. Whatever's happening over here, the risk to our lives, to the people here. Got to get everyone off this damn place.
And at that moment, as if in response to your panic-induced screaming,
you have 9 panics and 9 right now.
The entire
does that go down or
panic? Oh, well, yeah, it has to be. It goes down after 10 minutes, or if someone performs a command check on you. Or Lark has an ability to help you with that too. But at that moment, the entire station shudders again. It's just one of those gravitic waves that keep, occasionally hitting you. And it subsides. And then suddenly, boom, it hits again. And kind of throws you all around as if the station was hit by some sort of massive gravitic shear, similar to the one that affected the Center-Heater. And at this point, I need everyone to give me a mobility check.
I did roll. Yay. Look at all these.
Oh, roll stress.
Oh, I was going to say, look at all these mobile people. And then.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy stress rolling here. Oh, can I? Yeah, the station completely lurches as if like it just suddenly gets pushed down and you're still standing in there, you know? So you're like kind of in midair for a second as the station kind of leaves you. And then it kind of comes back up again slowly as the thrusters kick in and re-tilt the ship where it needs to be to stay in orbit. To maintain a stable orbit. Navarre. Oh, everybody passed. Okay. Everybody passed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I'm a nimble old man. Yeah, so Navarre like hears like the panic, and he's just like, you know, after like, you know, everybody's like stumbling, and he's like, everyone must keep their heads here. Panic's gonna get us nowhere quickly. This is simply a problem that needs to be worked.
Lork
First
is...
things first, I think we can all use some time to calm our nerves after what we've all been through. Second, do we have a map of this place? I'm genuinely asking, do we have a map?
So the map is available on the command deck. This facility does not have like you are here maps and things like that.
You know, I didn't know if we actually like had one, you know.
No, the layout is kept kind of secret because it is technically a prison, so it is.
I thought we grabbed that pamphlet along with like the 10 fun things to do in the town. You know? I mean, come on.
Gotta hit the Michelin restaurant that's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we when we first came in, we didn't have a good idea of where things were, but we knew the general deck layout, so we were trying to make our way up to operations and command where there'd be more information, but then someone had a barcode.
Yeah. All eyes turned. Navarre.
I don't think he meant my bar. I think he was talking about
I don't think. Yeah. Wait,
Oh,
what?
barcode, right.
Yeah.
Hedenstrom. Oh, god damn it, I gotta play Hedenstrom.
All eyes turn on you, sir.
We've got to figure out what's going on here. There's more to
The
to what's
only
happening
thing
here.
we have to figure out is how to get out of here.
There's
something here.
Look, there's a lot more to what's going on here. Those things, I don't think they're just coincidentally human shaped.
What do you mean?
Captain Lugar holds up that maintenance jacket, which is nicely monogrammed with AL. So this monogram, it wasn't for me. I happen to have the same initials as my great aunt Allie, who it originally belonged to, who was on the Cronus, the ship that jettisoned its science vessel that they pulled in here, and one of those things shows up and just decides to latch onto a maintenance jack as something it's interested in. It recognized it. And it recognized the name. I think
That's
those things
incredible.
were people.
Yes,
Before-
we're people, and
Whatever
we are
happened.
next. You really want to be turned into one of these things too?
Well, right now, all we know is
I'm
that
2
our
weeks
ship-
away from retirement, damn it!
Well, all we know is our ship is disabled, and there's no way to get off this thing. And if we make enemies of those things, yes, we might be quickly turned into them, but clearly they have set an ultimatum for us. It may be in our best interest to make it so. I say we try to get to the main level, the main concourse here that probably gives us the most options on where to go. We try to find the supplies for the ship. We set up a distress beacon, so this way, if by chance there happens to be a ship somewhere in this sector, it picks up and maybe we get out of here alive. And in the meantime, we play this thing's game and we try to get it whatever the hell it wants so we can leave here in peace.
Did you not see the same thing I saw? Did you not see the same thing I saw about what happens if it gets what it wants?
Do you even realize how far out and beyond the rim we are? There will be no ships out here.
Wait, did I see that vision too? I don't.
Yeah. Oh wait. No.
I think I was still running for my life.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm like, what are you talking
Right.
about? What did you see?
By the way, are we still in like dangerous radiation area, or is it?
No.
Okay.
Did Navari see the vision?
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody but
I think
Only me and
Drabikowski.
Drabikowski.
Yeah, Navari's thought is it's better to play this thing's game than to try to fight it.
How about getting the fuck out of here? Is that also an option?
Like I said, if we can try to find what we need to fix the ship. But I think we need to leave all of our options open. Yes, we are in the middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of hell for all we know. But you never know what might be out there. We set up a distress beacon. It's at least another option. More options are better than no options.
So then what do we do? Drabikowski says. Who said that?
There's a
And Dr. Lark's just like, excuse me, but is the ship supposed to, is the station supposed to lurch like that? And her eyes are like,
No, that means
Why
the
didn't-
station-keeping thrusters are failing with all the plasma fires, and we're all going to die.
we've got this. That's, I don't want to die.
Yes, you and I'm sure there's many other prisoners on this ship too. On the station. We've got to find them too. We've got to save everyone. We've got to get everyone off this ship.
And the
Station.
cat.
Shit. Damn, please.
Don't forget Whiskers.
I think we must find out everything we can about these creatures. So we may defeat them. I don't think that we're going to be able to escape if we don't give this thing what it wants.
That's Lark.
Yeah. Well, Rat, there was a serum of something.
What are you all talking about? Give what thing what? Serum? What?
Drabikowski will chime in and say, well, yes, there was a serum that the Dr. Webb and another fellow that we saw up in the, that was melted to the chair, they were working on some sort of vaccine or something.
This thing, one of the, it looked like that thing that came out of the meteoric mass, out of the Chiron. It came up here in this hallway. It like, it didn't speak, but it put things into our heads. Saw things. It saw this whole life cycle of how these hives of things spread until they've eaten a world and explode out into space until they land on another planet and do it all over again. And it was very clear that there's that this genetic strain, this strain that Webb was working on, it wants it. It wants us to give it to it. And if we do,
know where this serum is?
Do you? I don't know.
I don't know either, that's why I'm asking.
Well, what do you recall learning about?
In the mother room?
In the med lab, there was a whole bunch of info.
Oh, yeah. Oh, in the med lab. Yeah.
Figure it out. I'm looking something up right now. Talk it out. What the hell was I trying to find? Oh yeah.
I just remember that they were working on it. I don't remember exactly. I don't remember if it actually said where the serum actually was. I know that there was going to be a way that we could potentially finish what they had started in terms of working on it and like trying to perfect the serum.
Uh-huh.
But again, I don't recall any placement or places mentioned in the dialogue. By the way, I feel like we've been here talking a lot. I feel like we should reduce some stress. So.
It's kind of a weird place to be kind of de-stressing in the middle of this hallway on the edge of this radiation zone.
Next to a body.
I'm gonna pull out a piece of chalk and I'm gonna write on the wall.
That's
Say
ridiculous.
I'm gonna write happy place. See, I'm in a happy place. Come on. Ugh. Well, who the hell can be commanding everybody? Who's got that? That's not me. I'm not a commander.
I mean, I guess I could.
I
but
sure
I'm
as hell
still...
can manipulate the hell out of you guys, but I can't command.
Lark could probably reduce some stress. Actually, Lark, get over here. Give me the freaking stuffed animal.
Give me a trophy from Neon.
Give me that stupid thing.
Yes, take it. Okay, that's what I was trying to find.
I'm gonna crack up if, like, after the adventure's done, there's like a tally that serves keeping how many times, like, you hold on to stuffed animal, like something horrible is gonna happen, or like, get it the most.
Wait, say it again. I couldn't hear you. What?
I thought I'm like just saying like it'd be funny if you're keeping track of how many times each person holds the stuffed animal and like something bad happens.
Yeah, I might be. I might be. All right, so Lork is gonna try and probably help Ajiri since he seems to be making the biggest fuss. And he rips the stuffed animal. Okay, she will use the command skill to probe your inner working. Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're getting probed?
She got all up in your touch.
So you lose 1 additional stress. That's crazy.
What about my panic?
The panic will go away. Well, you know what? There you go. She gets that too. Damn, only 1 success on each of those. Fuck.
So I lose.
Yeah.
What? I lose 1 panic. What?
So you're no longer panicking.
Oh, I'm no longer panicking. Okay.
It wouldn't make any sense to command myself to stop panicking. But Hedenstrom can chill the fuck out. You vocal son of a bitch who's been talking this whole time.
Why was he panicking? Okay.
I think that started after the android showed up and the ensuing firefight.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, thank God. My goodness.
Okay. Okay. It's fine. I'm fine.
So yes, everybody can drop one panic, one stress in addition to Jiri, who drops another stress.
Are you guys okay? Like, what the heck's going on? Seems like I'm on edge. More than usual.
Nora's having a time of her life here.
Yeah, I'm gonna kneel over the body and.
All right. Who else is very stressed? Because I will.
I'm pretty fucking stressed.
Okay, I go over to Lugar and I'll use my calming presence. I'm like, it's okay, it's fine. We're gonna be fine. We're going to get everyone out of here. Everything's going to be fine. It's fine. You can reduce another stress. Reduce your stress by 1.
Is that what you say to him?
I don't know why that's so soothing. It really shouldn't be. I should feel like punching you right now. But somehow.
All right. Well, got this radiation field ahead of you. The assembly hall.
Yeah. So what the fuck happened with the Joes anyway?
I don't know. So it malfunctioned. As soon as we reactivated one of them, it just reached out and tried to kill me.
Did you tell it to reduce its stress by 1?
Yes, I tried. It wasn't listening to me.
I saw it. It was very strange. I don't understand why the Joes would attack us like such.
I think it thought we were prisoners. It thought we were escapees or something.
Oh, somebody noticed. I forget who. That there was a little bit of proto-hive on the android itself. Where
I thought that was
to the electric port.
I thought that was a Jerry or Drabakowski who saw that before it came out.
Also, the room just beyond that door, there's something is growing on the ceiling there. I don't know what the hell is going on, but we really need to get out of here. I've seen about enough of this place.
And that area was completely overgrown in proto-hive.
Yes.
So it's not likely any of those Joes are any good.
I would think not.
We definitely need to get away from here then, at least.
Yes. It's also the matter of those other prisoners. We've got to explain to them the situation. I'm sure they would want to get out of here as badly as we do. There's no reason for us to have to fight them. We're all on the same side. The side of humanity. They want to
Going for the Emmy Award here.
Sure.
If you can explain that to them, I don't think you can explain it to that warden. The man's completely cracked.
Whatever the situation, we're gaining nothing by just sitting here.
Look, when you were looking over those notes back in Webb's medical office, there was something in there about working on this Draconis strain that those things want, but wasn't there also something in there about some kind of virus to destroy the protohive?
I believe there was, but I believe Edenstrom was the one that was reviewing those records.
Is that true, Hedenstrom?
I couldn't hear what he said. What did he say?
That he thought Hedenstrom was the one reviewing those records of Webb's about the
You jerk.
virus.
No, he was. I was studying the lights. He was studying the notes.
I didn't write down which person was studying what.
It was a sneaky move. I like it.
Okay, let's see here. I find the lab. Deck C. Health and wellness. You found a disc containing Webb's research. They were on the cusp of reproducing the 26 Draconis strain. The one thing that started it all, that they thought was inoculating them against the polyps, but it ended up turning them into abominations. That the Cronus had developed, which kind of set off all of this in motion. If you really think that was the impetus for everything that you've encountered in all the scenarios so far, was that vaccine that they made to fight the embryonic development of those alien things. I forgot what they're called. Fuck. And in that, they needed to analyze a live proto-xenomorph to finish it.
Right, one of the little squiddy things that, like the cat caught.
Or any, yes, but that seems the most, obvious choice compared to the other options that you've encountered so far. Yeah, and they were planning on, that was their next step. They were gonna capture something and use it to complete the serum. One thing actually that maybe Hedenstrom will mention now, that is, he says that according to the notes, of Clerk's notes. Science Officer Clerk.
Can you talk in Draken's voice?
No. Yeah, I'm a stupid Canadian. What, are you a stupid Canadian, Elliot? I'm sorry, am I talking to you?
He's more French.
Oh, very well. C'est vous. Oh, mon chéri, the biomechanical things. Now, turn into something else.
That is an award-winning performance, right there.
Yes, they appeared to be unable to detect things in hypersleep. Was something that was noted in Clerk's notes. These biomechanoid creatures are not able to detect creatures in hypersleep. Is that even relevant? I don't know. There were several cell culture dishes scattered around the room. All of them were dead from exposure. That was kind of it. Okay, wait. Yes, and they were close to developing not only. Let me make sure that this is accurate. Hold on. Fuck, I hate the way this book is organized. Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not revealing anything that's preemptive. Okay, so the notes that were being maintained by Webb and Clark note that the living virus is fast-acting and deadly. The virus that they're working on. Yeah, it takes a while to analyze these notes. So I'll say during this time period that maybe Haydenstrom is reviewing the notes. And this is what you have learned. So no one actually read through the notes. This is why you haven't learned this, because you took the notes but never really took the time to look at them. Fucking idiots. What kind of scientists are you? No, I'm just kidding. All right. The virus that they were working on is fast acting and deadly to the protohive and any creatures genetically bound to it. These refer to the dead samples in the Petri dishes. Okay? You with me? Am I talking here? Hello? Okay.
Yes.
Just trying to make. I was taking a second, trying to make sure I'm parsing right.
I need uh-huhs and okay,
Ooh, okay.
There you go. Thank you. Webb and Clark had not found a way to concentrate the pathogen and administer it to the protohive. So itchy today.
So they found it in small samples in these creatures that were infected, but not in a really usable form or usable delivery method.
Yes, the samples in the petri dishes were killed by a virus.
Okay.
And these are protohive samples. They were able to kill these samples with the virus that they were working on.
Got it.
This is not the 26 Draconis serum. This is something else. So just keep that in mind. There's two things here. There's the serum, which we talked to death about, right? We got it. Everybody knows what the serum is.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
the serum is the serum from game 1.
Yeah, the serum is kind of like the overall story here, and what the serum has, the journey it's taken. And now there is also this virus that the two scientists were working on, building off of the information they were able to pull from the Cronus' science logs and stuff like that. But they could not figure out a way to concentrate the pathogen and administer it. So it works great in small samples, but they need to develop something that is concentrated enough to affect the entire hive as it is. And Hedenstrom will go on, and yes, they were looking, he's flipping through the notes for a live protoxenomorph.
Okay, and were they looking for that then, not just to for further testing, but is that supposed to be their delivery vector? Or?
Apparently, it's critical to the development, but I mean, without the core data for the actual virus, I don't know where we would even be able to start. We need that information. Must be somewhere.
Where the fuck would it be if it wasn't in his lab there, where they were working on it? Because the computers weren't stripped out of there like they were in the other offices, right? That place was intact.
Right. Yeah, it was not ransacked. There were drugs there, which Lark took. Right. So you have not located the data for this serum. I mean, poison. Virus. Remember, you do have access to the side view map. You should be able to navigate to it any time, if in case you wanted to.
I'd go.
Where is that?
Oh, maybe you don't. Well, look at that. You don't. Okay. There you go. You should have it now as an option, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Then I can set it up where you can come back to this room when you're... I'm going to have a link where you can go to the active scene from there. I used it on my Edgewatch game. It's nice. All right. Meow. Meow. Meow.
What? Where is that cat coming from, and how did it get through the vacuum?
Wait, is the cat really here?
No, we're all seeing or hearing things again.
Well, well, you're hearing it over the comms, which I'm...
Like it's meowing into an intercom?
Yeah.
It's laying on the intercom button. Just...
And then it shuts off.
Well,
Did you hear that too? Lark will say. Or is it just going on in my mind?
I need you to not giggle like that again.
Okay. Excuse me, I don't know what's wrong with me. Just will come with the giggles, I guess.
If there's nowhere else that these, if the data wasn't in that laboratory, there aren't any other laboratories this far down in the station, right? So anywhere they were storing it would have to be higher. We'd need to make our way back to the chute if we want to have a chance of finding the rest of what they found out about this and what we can do about it. We might be able to get a clearer signal from up there, find out what's going on with the repairs, get some of those parts from the VIP bay over back onto the set arena.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
Hey. So what are you doing then? What?
So, gonna try to make our way to the chute.
What's everybody else waiting for? Let's go. What are you standing around over there
Okay,
for?
so the chute is directly this way.
Oh.
Wait, what?
I mean,
It's
you can get to the
by
chute by going through the assembly hall. And directly north is kind of where the chute would be.
Shoot, my geography was off. That is a terrible place for it. That's through the radiation.
Right. Or, you could bypass that by going down to Junction G5, taking that up a floor.
That's what I was just thinking.
That's how you originally got here, yeah.
That means going back through the area that might be taken over by prisoners with shotguns. But that feels safer than this proto-hive full of radiation.
Especially if we can convince these prisoners of the dangers sitting around here. Maybe we can get them on our side.
Okay. To the junction then, unless someone's got a better idea.
And, what's the warden's name?
Oh,
Sykes?
Sykes.
Sykes, yes. He said that they were down below somewhere.
Right, but they definitely had come up when we were first brought onto that level above this one.
Uh-huh.
It was a gunfight and then magic hands. Where we learned that concealed key cards are called fingers.
As we're heading that way, Navari's gonna talk to Lark. She's gonna kind of like come next to her, and he's like, "Doctor, do you have any of those medicines from the med lab? This headache is getting so much worse."
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you're going through such a terrible thing, Professor. Let me see what I have here for you. What did we retrieve? Let's see here.
I believe it should be in your inventory.
Yeah, so what she has are to deal with the NDDs. That's all that was in the med lab, was the Chillax and the Neurotic meds. As far as other meds, she does have sedatives. Is that I'm sorry, do you would you I don't think a sedative is a good idea at this time, Professor.
Fine. Let's catch up with everyone. Where the hell did everybody go?
I'm sure it's at least 5 p.m. when he is used to going to bed at his age.
Already went down by the chute. Okay.
Be right back.
Hey, it's still the first day here too. Hopefully not more than a day. Oh, all right. Let me just grab these. It's 3 here. Keep them with you guys. So you guys are heading. Oh, whoops! Slipped out in outer space.
What the hell?
Okay.
What the hell was that? When you guys walked by, you guys didn't see this down the hallway?
See what?
Yeah, and like Navarre's like, he saw. I don't know if you meant to do that, man, but I'm running down this way. I'm like,
where the fuck is he going?
You guys didn't see that? Small.
The storage room?
No, there was a child that was here, and he ran. And he's like looking like very like intently down the hallway where we came.
He's losing it. He's losing it. Eden Shum will say. But, Professor, come back to us. There's no child here, I assure you. I did not. This is something. Someone needs to restrain him before he causes any harm or attracts more of these creatures. Eden Shum will step up and be like,
Navarre's gonna book it.
You're gonna take off up the hallway?
Yeah. Yeah. How far can I go?
Oh boy.
You can move 2 zones without really, moving cautiously. You could basically move 2 zones every turn.
Yeah. So how far is 2 zones?
I would say, like each one of these junctions is a zone.
So I can get to here after 1 turn?
After 1 round, yeah.
1 round? Yeah, so Navarre just books down the hall.
Okay. What does everyone else do?
I'm starting with 3 seconds of stunned silence.
Okay.
But shit, then I think I'm gonna chase him.
Okay. What about
like him?
I could say if you want to chase, you could probably get to the 2nd zone. I mean, was Navarre that far away from everybody when you decided to book it? I guess he was, because he went down the hallway first.
Yeah, I mean, I was right around.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Serve.
Huh? Okay.
Okay, and yeah, and I'm like, yes, Captain, come! They need our help. And
that's where the creatures are. You're supposed to be smart.
And he's gonna continue.
Okay, but before you go, let's give everybody else a chance to react to that. Anyone? Hello? Is anybody there? Are there other people in this group besides Radium and... Hello?
No, man, we're doing a solo adventure, the two of us, man. Come on. See.
Do we really like not have other Elid or Neil not here right now?
Oh, Elid will follow dealing with the dog losing his shit.
Oh, I just realized. Okay, so he has issues right now with his dog. Dog is losing his shit. Okay, well, what's your excuse, Neil? Oh, he's BRBing. He's okay. So we'll take a.
Yeah, but he said will follow. So I don't think that was a my answer will be following. I think that was a I am going to follow them.
I think he was already on follow mode, like before this happened.
And by the way, sir, you saw, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Do we want to?
We'll take a short break. You can go pee or something.
All right. Suppose I'll grab a quick beverage while pondering why I bothered to follow Navarre, who I don't particularly care for.
The answer is no.
Yeah, man, I'll grab.
Oh, I did it. Okay.
I'll grab a beer. Yeah, man.
Get beer.
By the way, sir, if I could not have written a better response to that text message I sent you over the weekend, which I am going to go back and pick it up, by the way, and then I'm going to send that out to you. Check that shit out.
Oh, when I responded to you when you asked me about that Gen Con?
When you were like, do I have a love child?
It sounded like that was the opening to Are you my son? What a fucked up world that would be.
While we're waiting for everybody to get back, have you decided at all about the other potential starting?
I'm back.
Oh.
Potential starting what?
Ancestries for Bloodlords.
Oh.
If not, no worries. Trust me, there's no rush, man.
I mean, I want it to be unique. I just want to make sure it's not something that is
I got you.
grossly overpowered or, unbalanced.
Okay.
I try not to. Well, I have to look and see what the ruling is, because I try not to alter the rules in Pathfinder because it's so tight that it just ripple effects. Like one small ruling, makes
Do not disturb the
feats, just obsolete stuff. And
Got you.
but
Right,
I have to look at the
back.
wording of where does it even talk about playing like the other undead races?
It's in the Book of the Dead. I'll send you.
Book of the Dead?
Yeah, the player's guide for
Player's
Bloodlords
guide
also
mentions
refers
it.
to it with a page number.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, cool. I think everybody's back. Everybody ready? We doing this?
Is Alan back?
Aliens? No, he was fine.
Okay. I figured we would wait a minute, but if everybody's back, we're all back, then let's continue. Neil,
Right.
you're back?
I'm back.
Chasing an octogenarian.
What was the last thing you remember happening? Because I didn't even realize you were gone, even though you typed it out in chat.
We were heading towards the junction, and I think we were going down,
Okay.
and we were going to try to go through the prison area.
Okay, so you missed the part where Navarre started ranting about seeing a child and took off running down the hallway.
Oh, yes, I did not. I missed that. Wait, no, really?
Yes, really.
Yeah, like we're
Okay.
watching a scene from. Oh my God! What's it called? Name of that movie? They go
can
out
you
deep
give a clue?
space. Event Horizon.
Ah,
Go back.
Okay, recap that again then for me, please. For Mr. Crazy Dog Owner.
Right.
I was here. I had my headset on.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. You heard what was going on. Okay.
But, just people in front of my house, and my dog was absolutely fucking losing it.
You know you live in the fucking wilderness when people in front of your house is like something.
Well, I mean, they were loud enough, and they were probably close enough that my dog was just like, "Get the fuck away from my house," and I was just like, "All right, I don't need to see."
Good doggy. Good doggy. That's what dogs are
Breaking
for.
breaking into my house while I'm playing a fucking game, clobbering me behind my head.
Don't ever scold a dog for barking.
I do not.
That is what they are bred to do.
Yeah, so I will follow Navarre.
Okay. All right, so yes, go ahead. Did you fully finish explaining what was going on? Or was it fully explained? Yes. Navarre took off,
Yep.
screaming about a
Navarre.
child, and Jabkowski's like, he's lost it. Keenestrom is just like curious. How very curious. Do you think he could be infected?
Which way did he go?
Down this way.
All right, I'm gonna
Lark
go.
was
right
like, he went that way.
Navarre, where are you? What are you doing?
Okay, so you're chasing Navarre. Is what is Navarre doing while those of you who have
I don't
chosen
think
to
we're
give
that
chase
far up
chase?
to here. I don't think we're that far up in the
Yeah.
Navarre yet.
So
There's a
Navarre
covenants.
Navarre sees them
Oh.
coming, and he was like, and he's just like, yes, come this way, and he's gonna continue. His end goal is he's trying to get here to the door.
Okay.
So if it's his turn to move again, he's gonna. Oh God, no! I did not mean to do that. I don't know why the hell the screen keeps. Why does the screen?
Because I'm
keep
typing
moving?
out bubbles for the 3 NPCs.
trying to actually catch him, but he's got a head start.
Yeah. So
Navarre,
at this point, it's going to be a mobility thing.
oh, okay.
Because the hallways are not, remember, these are very simplistic representations. The room, you have to imagine these corridors being cables, pieces of tendrils, even. Like there is this creeping biomechanical substance kind of seeping through the walls and breaking through. And there are, then there's like toolboxes and just garbage. So these are not, grading, and some of it is unbalanced, maybe even. Maintenance panels. Just, these hallways are not as clean as you might think, but looking at the map. It's just, you have to kind of imagine the state. This station is built on old ships put together. It's very rickety. So just imagine that. So this is what I'm trying to say. So at this point, if there is a kind of a chase going on here, then we're going to need some mobility checks. And the very spry Professor Navarre is
He's got a head start.
hustling. Okay, so Navarre's got powered by stress, 2 successes. Okay, and Captain Luger rolls 3 successes with a potential panic. All right. God, why is your dice showing numbers?
And out of curiosity, if I were to push it, do I keep the 2 and then I can build?
You
on
can
that?
always push as long as you have not critically failed, whatever, drawn a sucker. So yes, you can push a success, absolutely. You'll roll everything over except that success. You'll keep the success, and you can stack it if you roll more successes. Oh no. Okay, so now you have yes, you have the stress. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. The dice have spoken.
So
Wait,
does he just like realize he's not being followed but chased and it hits him?
So Tajiri and
This could be a bunch of things. I mean, I'll leave it up to you to describe what happens.
Tajiri and Sajak both get a stress from the captain, right?
Okay, so let's see what else happened here. With Luger, she just twitches, so she can continue chasing. So she would catch up to Navarre at that point, and Navarre perhaps is like pushing at that point to get away from her, right? Because you need an extra success. So that's how you have to kind of imagine the scene happening, where she will kind of grab him, maybe even tackle him.
I'm imagining in this crowded hallway, it's probably everyone ends up going over in a heap kind of situation.
Right, he just collides.
So much crap to trip over.
And Navarre is fighting, pushing. He's
The fuck are you doing? That's what those things are.
Get off of me! I need to get in there.
and then you freeze up. You're frozen by fear or stress for 1 round. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range increases by 1.
Yeah.
And now you are at panic level 10. Oh wow, it actually tells you action failed. That is really cool.
Oh, that's super handy. I did.
Yeah.
That might be new. I don't remember
it's
that.
Totally new. It totally is new. That is really, really awesome. Because you pushed it. Fucked it up. So not only do you not get that 1 success from the stress, but you, or the 2 rather, yeah, you don't even get that. So you are handily like, yeah.
So are we all short range?
Anybody who chased would be in short range, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, so we got 2 stress out of all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty stressful. What the hell? The group is starting to fall apart here?
Yeah, Navari is like screaming. He's like, let go of me. We need to get in there. We need to get in there.
What the fuck do you think you're gonna do in there?
And then,
You wanted to talk that thing? You just had your chance.
and then there are 3 flashes of light coming from down the hallway where these 3 are. And you look, and all 3 of them are on the ground. Shaky, like as if they've been tased.
What? No! Who's there?
Of,
All right, get a hold of yourself, Hector.
You see, you should have let us go. You should have let me go.
Navarre, I think everyone but Navarre would gain, and Luger would probably, okay, so Ijiri and Shazad, both of you gain 1 stress. You're the ones that see what happens, because the other 2 are like grappling each other.
Man, this is going up.
They all just drop. Boom, boom, boom.
You're mad at me, Luga, because I'm the chosen one. I am the chosen one.
What?
I'm looking at my.
What
You're
in the
just
dark
jealous.
gods
I think it's very
happening
fitting that Luger tackled Navarre also.
Luger is really considering whether she's going to have to shoot Navarre. Because that is not a sane man. That is a man who's going to get everyone eaten.
Ijiri is watching his team collapse before his eyes. This has to be traumatic.
Way to go, Jerry.
You got the group behind that you just saw. They all just dropped. And you have this situation here.
Yeah, I'm gonna start moving towards the group. To try to take cover, like in this area over here.
Okay, you kind of broke up, but I hear you just moving down here, and you were taking cover, kind of.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take cover in this order.
But you're moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 different things you're describing.
No, I'm moving forward to this spot right here.
Where? I don't see what you're indicating. Just move your guy.
I'm trying. It's not moving, and I might.
Oh, because your internet is shit right now. You trying to move south?
Yes, in front of that door, in front of the doorway.
Okay. Okay. And as you approach, you can see someone turn the bend here,
And I have my pistol too. So.
Okay. And it is a person in a jumpsuit. An orange jumpsuit.
Who's there? Listen to me. There's no need for violence.
He turns his head and he's kind of got a crew cut. Kind of a wild look in his eyes, and he kind of his eyes open and he looks at you and he just drags Drabikowski out of view.
Oh fuck that! I'm gonna run at them.
Okay.
I'm like, stop it right there! Unhand her! What the shit?
And what is everyone else doing?
I don't know if I stay here with the quack or the captain, or do I?
I've got him. I will keep him away from that door.
Don't let him do anything stupid if I'm not here. And then I will.
Yeah, not letting go of Navarre, who I think is struggling again now that he isn't frozen, if I understood right.
Yeah.
So Navarre, I'm doing this to help me decide something.
It's time for some wrestling.
Okay. With that roll, I'm going, and you can overrule me, sir, if you want, but I think Navarre would see Drabikowski getting dragged off. And that kind of snaps him a little bit, and he's just realizing what the hell, and he's like,
making a wits throw. I like it.
And he kind of comes to, and he's like,
oh shit,
Captain, I'm sorry.
Can you just drop me from the game, because I'm trying to get back in now.
I bet it. You what now?
Just drop me from the game because I'm trying to get back in. It says I'm still.
Oh, here we go with that shit again. I have to have everybody leave, and I'm gonna shut down the server if this doesn't work.
Well, it might take like a few minutes. I think it just takes like 5 or 10 minutes. So.
Yeah, so like he sees Drabakowski getting dragged off, and he like kind of like snaps back to like some semblance of reality, and he like looks at the captain. And he's like, "Luger, get off of me! We have bigger problems right now. Get Drabakowski!" And you could see almost a little bit of lucidity like coming back to his eyes.
I'll let him go, but if he starts going north.
No, Navari starts to pull out like his gun, and like his whole body language is like screaming that he's gonna start running south towards Drabakowski.
Okay. And Sijad and Jerry are approaching as well?
Yep.
Okay, well, you guys can move yourself down there.
Down to the very bottom?
Yeah.
Oi.
Okay, so turning the bend. Well, you're not turning the bend yet. I think Sijad had turned the bend there. First of all, Hedenstrom is unconscious. Because I don't want to play this many characters. No, he's unconscious. And Lark is kind of stunned. Okay. She's just like almost running through like a reset. But there you see Drabakowski unconscious at the hands of one of the convicts. And he tosses her backpack. Also, Drabakowski's weapon is on the floor. Oh no, rather no, she didn't have it drawn. There was no need to keep weapons out.
Mine, because I was just kidding.
She's got her semi-automatic pistol, but they take the semi-automatic pistol.
Put the nerd down.
And he tosses the backpack to this other looking, severe-looking fella here. Played by 100%. This is Dave Bautista. Well, well, well. What do we have here? And he's holding the gun and he's looking at it. He's like, I haven't held one of these in a long time. He points it at Drabakowski.
So there's nothing that you've done that can't be undone. Please. You've seen what's happening on this station. Don't be foolish. We all need to work together and get out of here.
Oh, so Jerry's down there. Okay, let me just move it.
Yeah, he's... I still got my gun up in level.
Uh-huh, yep. Yeah. So you're the science team everyone's been talking about.
Talking about? Who's talking about us?
Oh, word gets around the station pretty quick, let me tell you. I think the boss will want to talk to you.
Fine. Take us to her.
And he gestures to the other folk. He goes, get their weapons.
No.
And this guy starts walking forward with a shotgun. The electro shotgun. This guy to stoop can't allow you to bring weapons to see the boss. You might be working for Sykes, after all. Sure, that's where you got those fancy pieces.
Technically we are, but we don't agree with all of his policies.
All the same. Can't let you talk to the boss.
Fine. Sajjad, hand over your weapons.
No, this one stays with me. You see the shit that's running around here?
We'll keep you safe. Don't worry. Won't we, boys?
You can't keep.
And he kind of looks at you like with a salacious grin. You notice there are all men here. Well, no, not really. There are women here too. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Get your friends and let's go. He looks around like, can't stay in one place for too long. You haven't figured that out already. He takes Jabakowski's pack, slings it over his shoulder. Or he hands it to one of the other convicts.
Oh, sorry.
What the hell's going on here?
Sorry, did not mean to roll that. My apologies.
So do the rest of you two guys up there, do you come down and join them, or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I was gonna be heading down.
Okay.
Also gonna head down, but I was heading down a step behind Navari instead of in front for reasons.
Yeah,
Right.
when Navari like kind of like turns the corner, and sees like all of this, and he's like looking like he's kind of confused, like why we haven't opened fire at these guys.
Well, you see Jabakowski is there unconscious, and
With a gun pointed at
and this guy has a gun pointed at her. Lark is just kind of starting to wake up, and Hedenstrom is unconscious.
Jesus.
Gathered around, there are actually more of these guys also. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are a total of 6 additional people. And they take your weapons if you allow them to.
I do not.
Okay.
So if they're motioning for our weapons, like, and he kind of sees that they've got Jabakowski, like apparently they're trying to take all of our shit. They're trying to take literally all of our stuff, and he's like, and Navari kind of like steps up and he's like, if you want our weapons, that's fine, but at least give us back Jabakowski. And you don't need, I mean, seriously, we're scientists. You don't need our medical supplies. Give us back her stuff, and then you can have our guns. Just give her back safely and give us, at least allow us to keep our the tools of what we need to come and do our jobs here.
We'll let the boss sort all that out.
Can I roll a manipulation?
Absolutely, you always can. Yes.
If it didn't do you any good, is the.
I'm gonna say though that this is, you are at a very disadvantageous position here. So you didn't let me finish before you roll.
Oh, well, okay, my bad.
Because you have a penalty to your dice on this. That's what I'm saying. So I want to look up that specific skill. I know it's here. Just want to see if I can find it real quick. If not, then I'm just gonna go with it. Manipulation. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so you have more people on your side. This is a classic negotiating position here. They have one. They have 7. You guys have more. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's
7. 7 for 7.
Conscious? I mean.
Well, that's true. Yes, you have 2 unconscious. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus their 7. So take a -1.
I like those odds.
You're asking for something valuable or dangerous. I would say that.
Well, isn't it an opposed roll? Because, like, so the description says for each success you roll in excess of what you need to win the opposed roll.
Right. So, okay. You still suffer penalties on the roll depending on your negotiating position.
Gotcha.
It is, let's see here. Let's make another person. Yeah, make an opposed roll. Yeah. Okay. So you're at a -1. You also are asking for something valuable or dangerous. I'm not going to say no to that. I mean, I'm not going to say that's the case. Your opponent has nothing to gain by helping you. Absolutely. So that's a -2 now. Okay. And the other 2 things are having trouble understanding each other and talking via radio.
Now, does the -2 affect stress dice? Or just regular dice?
It's -2. You always roll those stress dice. They never get reduced.
Yeah, no. So I would make the argument, if you're going to make me re-roll, can I keep the 2 successes I got on stress dice? Because that wouldn't have changed.
Now you're really
I'm
crazy.
just saying, man. But all right. I mean,
No, let's just do a flat. Let's just do a straight re-roll, please.
All right. So base modifier -2.
-2. Yes. Oh man, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
But hey, you know what? I mean,
You know what? And I really hope I just go ape shit. Yeah.
Okay, so you.
I mean, come on, man. That's.
I say you shouldn't have to make them roll the
I mean,
stress
I mean, really, like the stress dice didn't get affected, man. But it's cool. It's cool.
Okay, so
Literally.
I'm not gonna say that you're panicking or anything. That won't happen.
Oh, why not, man? Just have me go ape shit and just start firing at everybody. Come on.
Berserk. Go berserk.
Whatever.
He's just not going to give you what you want. He's going to just say the boss will decide what happens.
All right.
And he takes note that you're very interested in retrieving whatever's in there for some reason.
No, I'm trying to like, get her.
And he looks in the pack and he's like, there's no medical supplies here. It's just this. And he holds up the recording device and he's just like holds it over and flips it in the air. As if he's like pretending that he might drop it to see if it causes a reaction. And then slips it back in the pack and hands it to the guy next to him. Let's move. Let's go. We can't stay for too long. Noor. Noor is refusing to surrender her firearm.
It is my tool, and I know what's going around here. I am not giving up my firearm.
Okay.
And I'm not sure about the Luger.
This is going to require some sort of check on your part to avoid this escalating.
This could go real bad.
Because they're gonna take everyone's, everyone's weapon that is not resisting.
Does my panic go up from that last thing that Navari did?
No.
Since that panic didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't really happen.
Okay.
Never happened. Okay. So what kind of role what's going to happen here when this guy tries to take Sija's?
Can I try to make like a command roll, or?
Yeah.
That just.
Yeah, I mean, you're technically in charge.
Yeah, I'm like, Sajad, that's an order. Give up your weapon. You're gonna get us all killed. There's no reason. They have us outnumbered. They have the advantage. Just listen. We can all get out of this in one piece. Oh my,
Oh,
goodness.
my goodness.
I don't know how to. How do we?
You can
solve
resist that by rolling observation, I think.
Shit, that's never gonna get me that. I need what, 5 successes?
Giving orders. Yeah. You don't have pull rank, do you?
That's an officer talent.
Yeah.
No, I have. I
No,
have
no,
different
no, no.
ones
I meant Sajiri. No, he doesn't. Okay.
Oh, Sajiri.
No.
So not you technically cannot use that on another PC.
Okay.
You need the pull rank feat for that talent. But you can still roleplay it. I mean, for goodness sakes, that's the whole point. It's
Right.
just he still has agency over his character.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say is like, what do you think is gonna happen when we just give up our weapons? They can just turn around and shoot us if they want.
Right now, no, Sajad, you're the only one that has a weapon. If they decide to turn around and shoot us, they're going to turn around.
It's too late. You've already disarmed the whole group.
I mean, you haven't taken it from Luger yet, right?
Probably
we're
not.
not playing that. We're not playing the map out as is. Like we're doing theater of the mind here. So
Well,
the guy has gone.
I was
around-
thinking the guy probably is going past Sajad first before getting to Luger, just
okay.
because Luger and
He's in the
Navari
back.
showed up later.
Yeah, you guys are in the back. Okay, so when he gets to Sajad,
But
Sajad
but
goes,
Lugar is definitely looking at Sajad being the only other one with a weapon and going, "Fuck, this is. I'm not about to try to get into a gunfight with 7 people. That's not ideal.
Plus, you got to remember first also,
I'm not
Just-
a fucking soldier."
and you know, not just for everyone, like just down the hallway to the left, up here, like so close is that horrible place.
Just saying, by the way, we wouldn't be dealing with this if you guys didn't tackle me. Just fucking saying.
We'd be dealing with something worse.
Yeah, there'd be like 3 people up here, 3 people down here unconscious, and then Tajiri running around in the circle.
Just saying. Once again, if you guys are just letting Navari be Navari, you know, let my hair down.
I love how in this game you always want to split the group. It's part of playing the game properly.
Okay, so what is going to be my role to not give up my gun? Because
You don't have to roll. We're not
Okay.
playing it as a roll because you have agency over your character. But just play it
no,
out.
I mean like from them.
Oh, right.
Not-
Well, I don't know. You tell me. What do you want to roll? That's totally up to you. You gotta think about how your character would react to this and what kind of skill they would be kind of using. It can even be.
I was wondering.
I mean, it could be.
Post combat and kind of like.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be like just giving off like a real bad stance kind of vibe.
Can I use my talent for that?
Let's see what the talent is. No.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Talent.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, actually? Yeah, if they try to grab it from you, you could, like, resist it. So give me a close combat roll.
Just the normal or with the hard hitter?
You can use the hard hitter. This poor guy.
Oh God.
Jesus.
So many dice. I should push it, right?
You should be fucking.
Let's push it.
Give her a sword, man. Oh my god.
Holy shit!
You fucking pushed it.
So is that 5 total now?
That is 5 successes.
Jeez. Okay, so this guy like tries to grab your. What is it? Is it a shotgun?
It is the shock gun, yeah.
Yeah, shotgun, and it's like it's like he's immovable the way you're holstering the gun, and he kind of tries to yank it, and you're just giving him this cold stare, and he's just like, he looks back at the boss Tista, and Batista looks and he sees something in Sajad, and he gives an imperceptible nod, and the soldier will look back at Sajad and kind of scowl, but then move on. And just he'll disarm Navarre and Luger if unless they choose to resist. Nope.
I was just giving a second to think about. I don't see trying to escalate this confrontation as a thing she wants to do right now.
Okay.
Don't like being disarmed, but it's not worth. It's not worth pushing it.
Getting close to this guy, all of you can see this strikingly handsome fellow. Well,
great.
They're all different.
64-bit.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, he looks like his hair is all dirty and messy. Stinks. He has the smell of someone who's probably not taken a shower in weeks. Kind of, he has this little nervous twitch about him. Where it's kind of like the right side of his face kind of twitches. And he has really bad nose hairs. Like very long. Distractingly so. Okay, they'll grab the weapons and head back, and then this guy will, Boss Tista will, oh shit, I lost her. Where'd she go? With Drabikowski's semi-automatic pistol, he kind of motions you all to follow him south. Okay, and at this point,
I will lower my weapon, not have it at the ready, but I will still have it in hand.
Yeah, and the way it's going to work is that there's going to be 3 in the front of you and 3 behind you. That's kind of the marching order. And Boss Tista is in the front of the group with the 3 in front of you. And at this point, I'm gonna just switch us over to token mode. Fast travel mode. Okay. I think that'll work. Right? Good. Everybody can still see.
Yep.
All right. Missing anybody? Who's up there? Well, that's the other crew. Okay. All right. So, as a group, and again, we're just picture yourselves moving down this hallway past Junction G5. And the group is very kind of nervous and looking around and moving at a pretty brisk pace. Let me just see 1 second here. Yeah, this guy that's with you, he's just a huge dude. Definitely picture just Dave Bautista, 100%. Seems to have somewhat of a commanding presence. At least the other convicts seem to be respect him through fear, maybe, but maybe a little bit of respect as well. And you were led down through a couple doors, and then taken to Junction G7, which goes up and down, and you all go down the stairs.
Oh, stairs, not ladder on this one?
Ladder, sorry.
I was genuinely thinking it was like different in the bigger space.
And then you are in Junction G7 on the factory level.
How many levels did we go up or down?
Just one. This is a very short junction. It only goes up and down one floor. I'm so glad I took the time to put these stupid things in there, because man, there were a lot of fucking stairways in this place, or ladders.
This makes sense. It would be incredibly hellish to navigate if it was only like the one chute.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not an ideal, not a very well designed station, that's for sure. Okay. No, don't want to close that. Nope. All right, just let me get to deck. You are now on deck H. This is the factory complex. And coming down here, reaching the floor of this deck, you are hit with like this wave of heat. Where it's very noticeable. The temperature goes up like 15 degrees. It's clearly noticeable. And then from here you are taken, oopsies, gotta keep you on the map. North. In this section here, like this door here, as well as what's kind of in here, are plasma relay stations. Starboard plasma relay stations. And we'll say that who would be the one to know about how the station works out of all these characters?
The plasma relay stations part at least sounds like something Lugar might know a bit about.
Lugar might. She's a trawler captain, so she knows stuff like this. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so these rooms monitor and control the trawling arms. There are two trawling arms on the station. One is starboard, one is port side. You're on the starboard side. So there are, like, readouts and meters, and it looks like kind of like a boiler room. You know, it's very, very, very analog. Not a lot of computer displays. Lots of valves, you know, and dials. It's got a very old, you know, punk feel to it. There are also cutting tools here. Large-scale cutting tools. Industrial cutting tools.
Huh. Do I have any idea what those would be in here for?
No. No. But, you know, it's an industrial site. They could have been using them to repair, cut spare metal, you know, cut into the deck plates if needed, or maybe like carbon scoring, that kind of stuff. But yeah, before you get too much of a look, up there you can also see that down this direction here is indicated as smelting control station, but you seem to be heading in a direction where it is marked machine room. And as you come down this hallway, you can see that there are crates with tarps covering them, crates that are still, you know, that are exposed, and they're all set up like if you were playing like a game like The Last of Us or something. You'd think like, all right, this is a battle room, you know, there's the or Mass Effect, or like, you know, you can see when there's a room and you're like, oh, look at all this cover. There's definitely a fight gonna happen here. Like, that's how this room is kind of spaced out. They're evenly spaced out as if.
Got it. Many pieces of chest high cover.
Yeah. Scattered throughout the hallway. And many of these things have like candles atop them. Most of them are burnt down to the wick, but you're noticing a lot of like wax candles strewn about, and the lights are kind of, you know, still on down here, but they're very dim. They flicker here and there. The station will shudder and shake on occasion, and then you can see that you are entering like an area that is populated, and as you pass some of these cover spots in the hallway, you can see that there are convicts lying around. Some of them are smoking cigarettes, and they're watching you all as you pass them, you know, and they're just like eyeballing you, all of you, as you march past them down this hallway. They're like, fresh meat, fresh meat. Some of them are a little, you know, try to be a little intimidating, but also you could just see that there's someone's just not, they're not looking well. A lot of looks like self-inflicted, like one guy's like scratching the fuck out of his face, kind of. They don't look like they're doing so great down here. It stinks to high heaven. You're definitely smelling like piss. Yeah, you can even see one guy is probably like in the corner here, like just pissing down one of the grates. And you are brought into the machine room. In total, you've passed about a dozen convicts around here. You've kind of seen since coming down here. And this area is lit by candles. And let's see here. Okay. Yeah, so this machine room is kind of got a workbench on the side, lots of like tools scattered around, more crates from who knows all over the station, and lots of candles, like I said, all over the room. And standing in the room there, talking to a couple of other folk dressed in similar jumpsuits, is this old-looking woman. She is also in a jumpsuit. She's got gray hair and heavily wrinkled face, and let's see if I can find a picture of her here. There we are. Oh, that doesn't work. How do you do this? No, how do I show? There we go. Okay. Yeah. So she's got a real wrinkled face there. She has this like bloody handkerchief that's kind of tucked into her breast pocket. And she is smoking a cigar.
Did you show a picture? I don't see it.
I did not show the picture yet.
No.
And she just looks like this. Well, first catch of the day, eh? You don't look like you're one of Sykes's men. Don't recognize you anyway.
No, we're newcomers here.
Newcomers? What do you mean, newcomers? No one comes out to Erebos. No one comes because no one leaves. And remember what you know of her, right? What do you all know of her?
You mean about her being the former station administrator, about her having gone crazy when trapped out in space, and about her plasma sabotage and becoming the first prisoner here when it became a prison?
She's the first, yes. So, nobody leaves Erebos. Not anymore.
Well, that's about to change.
You brought a ship?
We did. Took you off.
FTL? Did you bring an FTL? You brought it an FTL.
What are you talking about?
It? What do you think I mean? She looks up in the air around her. It's all around us. Didn't you hear it? It's coming. It's taking over the station. Bit by bit. Till it would consume it all. But now you've given it a way out.
Well, then, I say we use it before it does, and let's get out of here, all of us. Please, you're welcome to come with us.
She stares at you long and hard. All the other folks are just watching her and waiting for her reaction's gonna be.
And Jiri like looks around. He's like, "You, all of you can't possibly want to stay here and continue to face whatever's growing here."
And they all start to look at each other. Well, give me a roll.
Which command?
Manipulation, maybe?
Manipulation.
Sounds more of a manip. Oh.
I'll push it.
Uh-oh.
Push it real good.
Well, look at that, huh? 2 successes. All right. So for the manipulation, what are the stunts for that?
Let's see. There's someone does what you want without demanding a favor in return.
Right. This is an opposed roll. So let me roll on the convict's manipulation roll here as they're trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. Oh, you can't see what I rolled. Duh. That's what I rolled. I gotta fix that. Okay. So they all start looking at each other and you're like, Flo, we just want to get out of here. If they got his ship, we should maybe see if we can go. I think it might work. I think we can get out of here. She snaps her head and looks at him and almost like starts to sniff him. Like, I smell that fear on you, boy. I tell you what, though. And she looks over to this crew. What you're saying is true. You think you can get us out of here? Yeah, you've got all Flo on your side there. She gives a nasty-looking grin, where kind of scares you more than it reassures you. What we've got to do, though, we got to retake that security office. She takes a big puff out of the cigar. That warden is a menace. He won't let you just run about, getting what you need to get your ship back together. We got to take him out. You don't understand. He will send this station hurtling into the abyss before he lets you take me and everyone else out of here. Then we take the operations center. Yeah. I know how this station works better than anybody. She's coughing. Oh, where are my manners? And she takes out a cigar and she offers it to you. She's like, stole this from one of old Wix's lockers before shit went to hell. She offers, does anybody want to take a cigar from her?
No, thanks.
Consider it as a peace offering.
No, I'll take it. I'll
smoke it!
I'll save it for when we...
You smoke that right now. It's a peace offering. Anyway, we take out old Wicks once and for all, and we
You mean old Sykes?
That's what I meant to say, yes.
I thought you were Wicks.
I'm Wicks, yes. Sykes, take out that fella. He's lost it, let me tell you. Him and that pet cook of his. The damn androids that he's got. Did you see the massacre that was happening up above? Which, good. The androids were throwing people back into their cells, even though the cells were engulfed in flames. He's lost it. He won't let you do what you're trying to do. He'll send their androids after you. Things don't go down too easy. Once we take out Sykes, we take the operation center. Or even better, the boiler room down on Deck J. That's where we'll get what we need to fix your ship if there's issues.
Deck J, I thought they kept parts up by the VIP bay up top.
Well, it depends on what you need. I know this place like the back of my hands. So what do you say? You do it right? Takes a puff out of a cigar.
What exactly happened to Sykes? He did seem to be a little off when we encountered him.
That son of a bitch. He's the one responsible for all them deaths. Not me. It's him. Right, I started the fire, sure I did. He didn't have to vent out that compartment to do it. And him keeping me here is thinking that he'll keep the story under wraps. Oh, way you, if they found out the truth, they'd switch places. Put him in the slammer. Ah, but he made me the fall guy. Blame the whole thing on me. It's because I had me a little episode. That's on blood on his hands, not mine. He won't let me get away with it. You'll see me dead before he lets anyone off the station.
Shit, what do you think about that, Hedenstrom?
He's unconscious. As is Drabikowski, they're both like carried down here.
This is a lot. There's got to be a way to get everyone off the station. Sykes included. We don't have to kill him, too. For God's sakes, he sent us down here to kill you!
Of course he did!
We gotta go up there and kill him? This is madness! We're not assassins. We're scientists, damn it.
You're on the tipping point is the way I sees it. The station. You've seen it. Heard it, I bet. It's alive. We've got to get to your ship. Get out of here. But the station won't let you go. Once she's got her hold on you, she holds on tight. You've seen it.
Have there been other ships, people trying to leave? Something it did to stop them? We weren't here to see it.
You would be the first. Other than that other... whatever the hell's up there, that thing that was brought on board. But there's something got a hold on this station. And surely it's got a hold on his ship too.
Well, why don't we just start with getting the parts? Getting the parts we need to make our repairs and get the ship ready. And then we'll figure out what to do about this situation with Sykes.
Fair enough. She takes a while to think about it. It's like, yeah, fair enough then. Do you know what's wrong with your ship?
Trying to reestablish contact, but there were whatever initial report I got from Gray when he was going through before we did the EVA.
Right.
Do I know anything about what parts we need from that?
Okay.
Because we didn't go into specific parts at the time.
No, but you did go over the damage.
Yeah, we looked over the damage. We just didn't spend screen time on the details.
Right. Okay. I gotta find that. Here it is. Okay. The crash flash drained the batteries on the ship, causing them to oxidize and corrode. God, what happened? I just left the page. I was just there.
Okay, so we need to replace batteries.
Oh, that should be easy.
Yes. Okay. And well, Wix will respond and say, well, we can fire up the old plasma distillery on Trollinom 01 to recharge your batteries. There may be other things. There may be other areas, but that is something that she is familiar enough with the station to recommend. There might be replacement energy cells, other areas of the ship, but I will leave that up to chance whether any of the other people know. And then there is also damage to the thruster compression coil. It's a nothing part, but without this, your main thrusters will not function.
Right, it's nothing part until you don't have one.
Right, and she will then go on to say that suppose we could remove one of the working coils from station's external thrusters.
That should work.
That can be on. Well, she's not going to tell you exactly where. There's a few spots on the station. It'll take some time to remove, but yeah. And then there is the kind of the way the ship kind of got wedged in to the shaft.
Right.
And for that, you're going to need power tools, cutting tools. You need cutting tools.
Industrial cutting tools.
Yes.
If only we could find those somewhere.
Very similar to the ones that you just passed on the way in. Yep. And that was the damage as it was when you left the Setterhina, as it was reported by Gray.
Right. So, parts are first. Separating the ship would only make it harder to do the rest of the work. Cutting it free is definitely the last step.
So we should gotta take Dykes hostage, get him, shut down those synthetics. Not gonna make this easy for us. One for you, at least.
Well, one problem at a time.
Okay. So she will. So none of you are lying to her, right?
No.
Okay.
I haven't really talked about anything except how to repair the ship, so
Right,
yeah.
Right. Okay. So you are offering to get her out. Okay. So she is going to.
I suppose there is one tiny lie of omission. In that I thought of something that I didn't bring up, and that's there. So we've seen like at least a dozen and a half of these guys,
Right.
plus all of us. That's probably more cryopods than my ship supports.
That is a good point.
And I did not bring that up. If you want to...
No, it's fine. It's not. She hasn't really considered that. She didn't ask about it. So the other convicts don't look to be spacers so much, you know. They're just prisoners from colony worlds, probably, and she will identify one other of the convicts to accompany them, in addition to Cecil, who is this guy.
Oh, that was Boss Tista.
Yes, Cecil Batista.
Cecil Bautista. Yes, Bautista. And one of the convicts is this guy here. Grab some gear. We're gonna help our esteemed guests get their ship repaired. And both of the other guys are like, yeah, right on, Flo. They seem to be pretty excited about it. Yeah. Okay. Totally not. Totally didn't just roll dice just now. Okay.
I didn't hear a thing.
So they agreed to give you your weapons back, and now Flo Wicks, Cecil Bautista, and Tommy Mr. Nickname Mr. Man.
Woof.
Tommy, Mr. Man.
That is a name to go through life with.
All join the party.
So our version of Tommy Cutlets.
Are they there to assist you? Are they there to
Keep an eye on people?
keep an eye on you? Yeah, I mean, after a while, Hedenstrom kind of comes to, and and Lark's here too. He's chilling out. Drabikowski, right, is awake, and can I have? I would like to have my pack back, please. She's like, yeah. What are you guys doing with this thing anyway? What's so important about what's in here? Just holds the recording device that you pulled from the mother.
Wouldn't be important to you at all. It's merely some technical scientific information on there. Get it back to the company, though.
Okay, and she hands it back to Drabikowski. Drabikowski takes it and puts a firm grip on it and slings it over her shoulder. Looks kind of cautiously at everyone. Just like seeing if anybody is really trying to react to her taking it back, or almost has a paranoid look on her face.
Is Navari still panicked? Like, just out of curiosity, I'm like
no, it took you like 30 minutes to get down here, so you had plenty of time to unpack.
Tripping balls in the corner.
like she's looking around.
Like, what's wrong with him over there? At this point, I also need another roll from everyone here. This time, You're gonna roll, I believe it is a D6, but we're gonna add +1. Just to the total, not to the dice.
Okay.
So D6 plus 1?
Just, yeah, D6 +1. Yeah.
Three. The answer is 3. The answer is definitively 3.
Oh, that's
Wow.
amazing.
Wow. That's crazy.
Doubles roll again.
Ay, ay. Okay, let me roll for
Hopefully you didn't need some-
Trabakowski.
You don't need to roll. The answer is 3.
Let's see what Trabakowski has to say about it. Oh, she breaks the pattern.
That's horrible.
I didn't add +1 to it, so it's 5. And who else is not? Oh,
She's an
and
imposter. Kill her immediately.
Dr. Lord.
Edenstrom?
Now, Hedestrom will have him roll when he gets back. Okay. Remind me to ask for 3 that's hilarious. I'll be right back. Take a minute. Take a minute. Take a minute.
Yeah,
Right back.
Hopefully it's not the single out the low roll there.
Just saying, if you guys had just gone along with the plan, none of this would be happening.
I mean, I could have made this real easy. I could have killed her.
Saying, we could have gone into the hangar.
And we would have all died.
Oh God, come on.
What is with you, Navarre?
I thought it was supposed to be publish or perish, not perish then publish. Are you sure you know how academia works?
So what? Now the plan is to go fix the ship.
Yes. Get the hell out of this hellhole.
Fixing the ship is something that we desperately need, no matter any other plan that happens, so yes. I mean, if someone can figure out how to give this hive a terrible virus so it all dies while we're fixing the ship, that would be even better. If Navarre can fulfill his dreams of figuring out what the fuck is going on, well, we have a fixed ship to run away from it afterwards, great. But either way, we need a fixed ship.
And you do also probably need to contact Gray.
Yeah.
Haven't heard from him in a while. Like you said, he was trying to tell you something.
I was figuring maybe when we are less buried in the bowels of the station, closer to the outside, might be able to get better signal, but I'd like to try occasionally as we get, move away from here.
Okay.
At least I'm assuming that's part of why it's hard to get through.
Wait, what's hard to get through? What? Say it again?
I said I'm assuming that being like in the middle of the station is part of why it's hard to get through.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of interference from the black hole. In addition to all the biomechanical, right? That's going on. Like there's whole, yeah.
All the plasma stuff doesn't help either.
And the plasma, right? And like I said, it's very warm down here. People are sweating. It stinks.
Now, as unpleasant as it is here, maybe a good place for us to de-stress a little bit. just gonna take stock and just throwing it out there that I'm floating around 8 stress right now. Not sure where everybody else is.
Well, I'm at 5 now because everybody else is stressing out around me.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can take some time to.
I'm gonna read my book.
Collect yourselves, plan, get a game of dice going.
Do you lose more stress if you use your item?
Yes, once per act, you may remove an additional stress by interacting with it.
I'm going to read my book.
I think I will actually do that. I think after the encounter back in the radioactive hallway, that I think Captain Lugar is looking over this maintenance jack, because that is a very strange connection to have found.
Yeah, so you've got things are happening in this station, right? I mean, you have how many factions? How many entities are converging on this station? Let's review this.
Well, there's the Hive.
There's the cat faction.
There's the cat. There's the prisoner riot. There's the psychotic warden. There could still be someone up in operations we never found out. We found one of the 2 people that was working on the samples of this hive. The other is still unaccounted for. We found Clerk, but never found Webb.
Yep. Good. Very nice. Very nice. And there is also the black hole. If we can put a thing on that on top of all this, you are circling a black hole that is not supposed to be here. That has completely decimated this twin sun system. And planets, everything just swirling in this miasma, trying to suck you in. That is some hubris, deciding to put a space station on the edge of this dying sun, collect the plasma. Just one of those, like, man, really trying to establish dominance over all forces. Some things just don't fuck with.
History shows again and again how nature points out the folly of man.
It's perfect.
So we have a Godzilla situation.
Okay, so your next immediate goal is to repair the ship. And
get the parts we know we need, and try to reestablish contact and find out what else we need, what else has gone on.
Right. So let's review what your immediate kind of goals are as far as repairing the ship, as you know the damage to be currently, which may not be accurate. So that's another thing. You need more information. You need to contact Gray, see what the hell's going on. Because again, he was saying something. And then let's go.
Where can we go, and where can we go to get a better?
Well, not
transmission.
Not in an area that's overrun with this stuff, probably, which is kind of where you're at right now.
Right. I think we need to be above the corrections module for a really good connection, probably, because all of the factory machinery and plasma collection shit is running through that factory complex deck.
Hmm.
And our ship is lodged up in Deck E, food and supply. So there's this big, like, half disc of interfering stuff directly between us and it right now.
It's like kind of like that, sort of.
Yeah, thank you. That's very good.
Could probably be a good place on the main concourse.
Main concourse or corrections module might be okay. Would be better than being in the factory complex, I think.
So let's come up with a little thing here, and I'll type it in. Actually, you guys should be able to type in words, right?
If you go to your little symbols on the upper left, if you click on the pencil for drawing tools, one of the things that comes up on the right is an A for making text boxes.
Right. So you have a shopping list. You got the power cells. Now, this is not the only place that you'll find these things, but or maybe they are. You're just not sure. But this is, remember, this is the extent of her knowledge. If someone were to repair the plasma distillery on Trawling Arm 01, which is located on this deck, on the very edges. If we're looking at the map, the side view here, it's kind of like on the very edge. This is kind of it right here. You can see it. This is where the plasma gets sucked in from the dying star. It could be this one or this one, but this is the arm that's currently in there. Wix will also tell you that there are raging fires along most of the port side levels here. Raging plasma fires that happened once because your ship struck. When it struck, when the Sederhina collided with Erebos, it caused all of this, these plasma leaks throughout the ship. So you've made the situation even worse.
Whoops.
Okay, so yes, you can deal with the trawling arm and recharge the batteries. Yeah, you'll need at least 3 cells. For the thruster compression coil, she says that you might be able to remove one of the station's external thrusters, because that's what the compression coil is for. Thruster compression coil. And those are located throughout the ship. You can find one at the visitor docking port on deck D. Up here, where you guys were. Visitor docking port. It's also, what the fuck? It keeps taking me away from that page that I'm looking at. Holy shit, man, that's really annoying. Okay. Could be on the comms tower on deck H. These are where all thrusters are. comms tower on deck H. And the boiler room on deck J. That's where you can find compression coils. Thrusters, sorry. External thrusters, which will be the compression coils. And then the cutting tools, I think you've already found.
Yep, got them marked as in the plasma relay rooms
To
there.
cut the center heating free of the superstructure. You can also use EVA pods to do it, because you will have to go EVA to do that, obviously.
Right, and there were some of those up at the VIP bay and some in the Bay of Death.
Right, and you've seen them already. Correct. Okay. So those, that's kind of, if this is the direction you're going in, this is what your goal is. But yeah, there are other things to consider too. The Proto Hive has made an offer to you. How long is it going to wait? Is it patient? Is it like a child, like a newborn child that wants things right away? What are you dealing with? It's an alien mind, maybe incomprehensible, unpredictable. Is it going to let you just wander about? And then do you choose to try and destroy it? Is that going to be your only option? Or, and then what about Warden? When he sees you work with Wicks, how's he going to react? How are the synthetics going to react seeing convicts running around here? According to Wicks, they were putting convicts into cells that were engulfed in flames, because that's just their programming, to put them in their cells. Yes, many questions, unknown variables as we proceed deeper into Act 2 of The Heart of Darkness. The Heart of Darkness.
Hey, he said the name.
That's the thing.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that's where we'll leave it for now.
Okay.
Everybody here next week?
As far as I know.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Great job.
Good times. Good times.
Good times. And then, you know, once we finish this very bleak, unwinnable, dark scenario, then you all get to play in a horrible, death-filled, misery-inducive.
I can't wait to bring people back to life.
Wizard wasteland. Should be pretty fun.
Yeah. Looking forward to do it.
What character were you gonna make, Neil? I forget. Were you thinking fighter? Fighter, you said.
Yeah, fighter.
Two-hander.
Yeah.
And then Radium said you were gonna play. What the hell? You were
Witch.
Witch. That's right. That's. I'm excited to see that. I like witches.
Bracken was playing a swashbuckler.
Swashbuckler. Yep. Elliot, you are eyeing the old Sorcerer Supreme.
Yes.
Have you looked into that at all? Builds at all for sorcerers?
I was looking into the different what is it? Or not aspects, but
Bloodlines.
bloodlines.
Just remember, if there's something that's uncommon, you have to you can't just assume that you can take it, because some of these things are locked behind lore, and specific scenarios, specific backgrounds, things like that. So just remember that.
Yeah, because and we can choose stuff from the Book of the Dead, right?
Yeah, I still have to figure out what the thing is with the undead again, about the races playing the other ones or the other ancestries. I haven't really looked at what the book suggests when it comes to that. I don't really know. What does it say? What page in Book of the Dead is it? Or what roughly?
You know,
because I'll read it before bed tonight. When I'm going to bed.
Give me like 2 minutes and I can find it real quick.
Page 44, I believe, playing Undead.
Oh shit.
Okay, that is faster. I was gonna have to look up what page it was.
I'm gonna get going.
Okay.
I'll see you next week.
Take it easy.
Rule books. Book of the Dead. Okay.
I think I was looking at a sorcerer, not a wizard. Is it wizard or sorcerer?
Sorcerer. Sorcerer is easier, not easier, but
yes, it was
less information overload. Wizards have a lot more access to spells, so.
We were looking at the bloodline thing. Like, obviously, we can do angelic.
Okay, so page 44, playing undead.
Yeah, that's got a little heading about, if you want to have characters become undead and have them retrain at that point, or, if you want to have them take a second level dedication early to start undead, if it makes sense for their story to just already be undead before you begin.
So they would get the second level entry feat at first level.
Right. So they'd basically start off with that dedication feat, and the feat is pre-committed at second level. There's no change your mind about it.
And you don't get anything at second level. Or do you get the next feat at second level?
No. At second level, you're getting the feat you already had.
Okay, you must select dedication feat at second level.
It's just applying it a bit early so you don't need to go and, hold on, let's have this guy go die and become a zombie.
Okay.
Because
so
he already was one.
It kind of gives you a bit of a power spike at first level. Right? A little bit. It's a little bit of a spike.
Yeah.
It's not
fairly small since it's only the dedication,
but it's okay. So that's it, pretty much. That's it. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. That's it.
Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Is basically letting them have that.
That's fine.
Be in effect at one level early, so that you don't have to have them starting alive and then dying.
Okay, so then that would include all of them? Skeleton, obviously.
Well, skeleton is an ancestry, so it doesn't have as much of a problem.
Oh, I see.
But that would include, zombie and ghoul and vampire and ghost and mummy are all level 2, and that could apply to any of those.
Okay, so you could literally be a level 1 vampire.
Right.
What is the typical feat level for that one? I'm trying to find it.
2. The vampire
it's actually a
starts
2. Okay, I thought they'd be higher level. That's why I was worried. I felt like some of these would be higher level feats.
They'd be level 4.
Yeah, the only one that starts at a higher level is
Lich.
Lich.
Okay, which makes sense. Which is not going to be an option, at least. Yeah, that starts at level 12. Okay. You don't get that to start. No.
Oh, come on.
Don't be ridiculous.
But no, as far as the other ones go, that's totally fine. Yeah, it's a small power spike. I didn't realize they were all level 2 entry feats, so that's fine. That was my thing. I just needed to make sure that it wasn't going to be something ridiculous like a level 6 or an 8 feat at level 1.
Yeah, they're all just level 2 feats being taken
that's
early.
Totally fine. I like that.
They're fairly mild.
Yeah, I like that. I like it. But that locks you in. That's your archetype.
Right.
So, I mean, at least for 2 more feats. So until level 6 or 8, you couldn't pick anything. You couldn't pick a different archetype until level 8. So there is kind of a tax. It balances out. Because we're playing with free archetypes, so I guess that would
All right.
take that place. Yeah.
Getting that out of here.
All right. So yes, you can go ahead and you can whatever. You can pick on any of those you want.
Lich.
All right, Lich. All right, got it.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
You said any, so that'd be like
Oh, but Lich is rare, so haha, take that.
We're all gonna be Liches.
I mean, all of the undead archetypes are
rare. Yeah, okay, I see that.
like the Exorcist. It's a.
I mean,
4.
It's awesome.
If there are other people that actually want to start alive and try to become liches, I might start as being dead, just for variety.
Cool, man. See you guys next week.
All right, see you later, boys. I'm about going to sleep myself. See you
later, dude.
Bye.